Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a truly incredible story straight from our source material. We're looking at the journey of a young boy who took a sudden, absolute tragedy and somehow turned it into a literal blueprint for success. Now, if you're a teenager watching this right now, and maybe you're feeling like the whole weight of the world just dropped on your shoulders out of nowhere, you're gonna wanna stick around for this. Because what we're looking at here, it's not just some biography. It's honestly a survival guide, a total masterclass in resilience.
So let's just jump right in and ask, what actually happens when your comfortable life turns into an absolute battle for survival? I mean, picture it. You're a regular kid, you've got a hardworking middle-class dad providing everything you need. You feel safe, right? Totally secure. And then bam, without any warning at all, tragedy strikes, and that safety net is just ripped away. How do you even respond to that?
Which brings us to part one, the sudden storm. Because yeah, life changes incredibly fast. Just look at the massive contrast here. On one hand, you have this incredibly supportive, middle-class environment, a father looking at his newborn son, just full of hope. But man, life can flip in a heartbeat. Suddenly, the father loses his job, standing out in the rain. And we see this young boy at his school desk looking completely overwhelmed. He's been thrust, completely unprepared, into a really harsh new reality.
Let's move on to part two, stepping up at 10. It's all about how you actually react to that storm.
And this right here is our first massive takeaway. 10. He was literally 10 years old. While most kids are out playing and just being kids, this boy had to make a really tough choice. He didn't just curl up and give up. When the storm hit, he stepped up to the plate. He actually became a waiter at a super busy, chaotic local hotel, just serving water, clearing off tables, doing whatever he could to help his family get by. The source material paints this incredibly vivid picture of a tiny kid drowning in this oversized apron. And you know what? He didn't complain about his hands aching. He just accepted the hand he was dealt, rolled with the punches, and did exactly what he had to do to keep his family afloat. All right, part three, the spark and the grind, finding that fascination. Even with the massive weight of working as a kid, it didn't crush his spirit. Eventually, a friend introduced him to something that completely changed the game: AutoCAD. Now, if you don't know, AutoCAD is this 2D and 3D architectural design software. Think of it kind of like those crazy complex engines they use to build modern video games, but for actual real-world buildings. For this teenager, it wasn't just some computer program. It was his literal ticket out. It was the tool that let him turn digital lines into real blueprints, and those blueprints into a solid future. It became an absolute obsession. So for anyone watching who feels totally stuck right now, especially you teenagers trying to navigate your own rough patches, just look at his playbook. Step one, find your spark. Find that one specific thing that really grabs your attention. Step two, skip the expensive routes. He didn't have the cash for fancy schools, so he figured it out himself. He became his own master. And step three, practice, night after night. You've got to put in those solitary, unglamorous hours, just staring at an old computer screen in a dim room until you completely master your craft. Moving into part four, crossing borders for success, reaching the Gulf. All that intense, lonely grinding, it totally paid off with his first real breakthrough. He actually landed a job as an AutoCAD operator. A manager literally shook his hand and gave him his own ID badge. But here is the absolutely crucial part. He didn't just get the job and slack off. No way. He kept sharpening those skills every single day until he was an undeniable pro. You can really trace this crazy ascent step by step. He goes from that middle-class childhood comfort, dropping down to the tough reality of being a 10-year-old waiter. But then, during his teens, he teaches himself AutoCAD, and you see this massive upward spike. Those exceptional, self-taught skills literally opened international doors, eventually landing him this highly paid, prestigious job right in the middle of a towering Gulf City skyline. Pretty wild, right? And this is just the best part of the whole thing. He took full control. With that strong income from his new job, he didn't just go out and buy flashy stuff for himself. He bought a house and a car for his parents. He took this massive, heavy financial burden completely off his aging father's shoulders. The source notes this really powerful moment, a huge hug between him and his dad, both of them just crying happy tears. They finally realized they had survived the storm. Bringing us to part 5, your blueprint for hard times.
So let's bring this whole thing right back to you. If you're a teenager dealing with your own unexpected storm right now, this source material is literally handing you the blueprint to get through it. Number 1, stand firm. Hold on to who you are no matter how chaotic things get. Number 2, go with the flow. When adversity shows up, accept it and do the hard, gritty stuff that just has to get done. And finally, number 3, relentlessly work on your skills. Find that spark, teach yourself, and put in the work when no one else is watching. That is exactly how you win.
I'm going to leave you with this really powerful quote directly from the source. Life will test you, but you will eventually reach the life you once dreamed of. Listen, life is definitely going to throw storms at you. It's going to test your resolve for sure. But if you take this story to heart and start drafting your own blueprint with that same unstoppable determination, what kind of incredible future are you going to build for yourself? Well, thanks for hanging out and learning with me today, and I'll see you in the next explainer.